When a person is devoured by revenge, he turns into a demon will have to destroy the demon mercenary. Sakata prepares weapons for a future order. At this time, the head of the Japanese mafia Kavana reports the appearance of a new gang. Kavana does not like this because his people were supposed to keep the city under control, because of which he punishes the worker. After some time, Sakata penetrates the territory of the mafia, and on his way the alarm is raised. Kavana tries to escape, but the doors are blocked. They still manage to find a working door. But the driver of the car has already been eliminated exactly the same, just like all the guards in the house. Now, Kavana is doomed to die. Sakata was so carried away by eliminating Kavana that he did not notice one surviving guard. Fortunately, his assistant Fujita covers him. He asks Saka to perform a Neko, but Sakata decided to quit his job. He wants to live a normal life for now. Someone was watching their conversation. Sakata hadn't even had time to enter the house. When people in masks burst in, it was this gang that Kavana had reported on. Such a vile killer has such a wonderful family, and they are very grateful that Sakata eliminated their enemy. Now the whole city belongs only to them. Sakata is trying to protect his family but can't do anything against a crowd of armed men. One of the bandits eliminates his wife and then his daughter. The leader of the gang tells the legend that once every 50 years a demon comes to the city and possesses a person. Sakata swears that he will eliminate each of them, waiting for "No, I'll wait," after which he dies. Many years pass. The mayor of the city, Sunohara, tells how strong their city has changed for the better. Now they have no crime, and very soon they will open a new level shopping center where everyone will find something interesting. Kamina is interested in missing people among them. There was a man who was categorically against the construction of Sunohara, assures the press that this is just a fairy tale. It turns out Sakata was able to survive, but his health deteriorated greatly. The police believe that he eliminated his family, because of which he was locked up behind bars. After his prison term expired, Fujita, and they take them back home. The Kata area has changed a lot during this time. Fujita can't spend all his time on Sakata, because of which Raja helps him during one of the evening walks. They are attacked by a crazy man in the past. Sakata hunted him, and now he laughs together. However, Sakata is clearly not up to showdowns, and he just gets shot in the arm. Fireplace is sure that the mayor is hiding something, because of which he is conducting his own investigation into the bribery of all sorts of bandits. In order to obtain information, their conversation is interrupted by a man in a mask. Hey shit, forcing Fireplace to give a dro, but his physical fitness was his enemy. And the reporter dies just like the bandit, while Fujita blames himself for the death of the Sakata family because it was he who told the gang. Where Sakata lives, a Qatar police officer came to the hospital where Sakata was lying. He asked the guards to leave, after which he enters the ward and puts on the demon mask. It was Qatar who was there on the day of his murder. He wants to finish what he started and eliminate Sakatu by introducing a substance into the saline solution miraculously. The realization of who is standing in front of him awakens in Sakata. A second wind, he manages to get up and attack the bandit. However, he is still weak and cannot fight as before. On the roar, the guards of Qatar run away, meet them without the demon mask. And when the guard from the Ustra got scared because he also enters his gang, the doctor enters the room, forcing the bandits to eliminate him. Sakata comes to his senses and attacks the bandits again. He manages to wrap the wire around his head. Katara sends him to the next world and offers the guard to fly a little. Catching his breath, Sakata leaves the hospital. While the day of his family's death flashes before his eyes, Sakata did not even suspect that his friend Fujita was secretly working for his enemies. He was ordered to eliminate Sakata and bring him to the factory. Bandits are informed that Sakata has come to his senses and has opened a hunt for them. This makes their leader incredibly happy, since he always believed that the demon from the legend would return to the city. It is necessary to perform their ritual. Fujita arrives at the factory in a couple of hours. He hands over Sakata's body, but he was alive and attacks opponents. This is C. Takamoto. I order to kill traitors. Raja caught the field going to the next world. Fujita was also wounded, but he was able to fight back. But Saka doesn't even need a weapon. He can get rid of bandits using his own hands even easily. Dodges a line of Tokamoto, the machine slowly puts on the demon mask and goes outside, after which he dials the number, activating the bombs. This explosion is visible throughout the city. The leader of the band is sure that Sakata will not be able to survive this, but Sakata comes out of the hot building, and Moda grabs a pistol and is going to eliminate Sakata, but he is knocked down by Fujin. He confesses to everything he did and asks to kill him. So Sakata and does so. Modo is still alive. All useful information is needed from him. But their conversation is interrupted by a phone call on the other side. The mayor of the city is the leader of the gang. He has news that his daughter Sakata is alive. They will allow them to meet if Takamoto is spared, but Sakata eliminates him. The news shows news of an explosion. The main suspect is Sakata. His daughter is really alive. The bandit Kante is watching her. He is given the task to find Sakata, who is hiding in the house. Tagaga being a policeman, he has a lot of dirt on the gang. Quite recently, they captured a security company that is engaged in the protection of an important territory for them. Sakata takes the weapon and goes to this company where he keeps Ryo when the gang attacked their family. She was still little and does not remember her father. The bandits took advantage of this and made Kanta, her father, a fight. Starts between them, the girl takes advantage of the moment and runs away. Not only a gun is used, but also a small table. Kanta did not miss the opportunity to mock Sakata, because of which he understands who exactly killed him. Ryo interrupts their conversation with his wife. She wounds Sakata with a precise shot, and Kanti throws him out. However, when he looked down, he saw how Sakata was taken away. Tagawa was driving. Unfortunately, his face was caught on camera, and it was easy for the bandits to find out his phone number. They ask for Saka to arrive at the appointed place. The entire complex is guarded by armed guards. They see a car approaching the building, but there is no sunset in it. He has already made his way into the house through the back entrance. We eliminate everyone in our path. Absolutely no one can stop him. Even serious injuries on one of the levels. The path blocked Kanta, but this time Sakata fights with full force. And Kanta had no chance. He didn't have time to go out into the corridor when it seemed like new wave strong. But they were all eliminated, which took a lot of effort on the next floor. Sakata once again finds Ryo while he was looking at her from behind. A masked bandit came up and knocked him out. Sunahara laughs to finish the demonic ritual, but to do that, he needs to kill Ryo. Fortunately, Tagawa Ryo finally realizes that Sakata is her father and hides behind Tagawa. Haljin is much stronger than Saka, but he manages to find a gap in the defense and inflict serious damage. Uranus under the mask hides the twin brother Mara's ear. It remains to defeat the final boss, but all the battles have greatly exhausted Sakata, because of which he did not have time to reflect the blow and lost his hand even on the verge of death as if he was a demon. Sakata gets up and breaks the weapon of Sunahara, sending him to the next world when Sakata thought that everything was over. Kanti appears shooting at him. He tries to make friends. SR losing his vigilance. Finally, the family can hug, but Sakata dies from the injuries he received. The film ends with a scene of the surviving brother winning the elections. But that's it, still adheres to the traditions of their gang. However, RM vengeance for his father and leaves the city taking their family photo.